Hello everyone and welcome to a reading video. I'm going to start doing this a bit more because I don't get the decks that often sometimes, and sometimes they come all at once and sometimes there's a big gap, or so I want to start doing pick a pile reading. So this is a pick a pile, and the question is, what message are the fairies telling you to in guidance? Like, what are they guiding you to for? So we have pile 1, which is this obsidian palm stone that says forgive. Pile 2 is this glass. Now, this is glass, it's not a stone, it's just a glass love stone. And this one is, I can't remember. I think it's Mongano, I'm not sure. But it's a hope stone. Anyway, so pick your pile that you're drawn to. Take a deep breath. And whatever one your eyes cling to, that's the one you should listen to. And just saying, like, if they don't resonate with you, just try another one of the other readings. And I will be elaborating with Shadowscape, so I have Shadowscape here ready to elaborate if we don't understand or want more clarification on things. So I'm going to start with pile 1. So let's see what your cards are saying. Nearly knocked over the Shadowscape there. What are your cards? So we have the Forgive Stone. So your forest fairy, your fairy forest card is the Sigil Keeper, which is symbols, signs, and messages. Your fairy dust card is Trust. Your self-help, heal yourself card is Home. Put it there. And your 3 fairy tarot cards from Doreen Virtue's fairy tarot are the Empress, Ten of Summer, and the Princess of Spring. So this one stood out to me the most, I think. Do you need to look out for little signs from the universe, little messages, like, small things like feathers or seeing a butterfly or something like that when they shouldn't be there. And that's how you know it's a sign, or whatever signs you see that will resonate for you. And the little fairy dust card is Trust. Breathe in, breathe out, let go of doubt. So you need to start trusting the universe a bit more, I feel. And the Home, I feel like there's a lot of work you need to do at home. Maybe you need to trust people more at home, or forgive, because I'm using this stone as well, forgive them. It's obsidian, so you're always protected by your family. Your family is very protective of you. So the Empress here is time to take action, the power of creativity, success, and allows for a life of luxury. So there's going to be signs for you to progress forward and get this creative boost, and you'll have a very enlightened intuition. Like, your intuition is going to be on point all the time. Now, the Empress is also like a mother card, so she also represents the mom of the family. So maybe with the Home here and Trust, maybe you should put your trust back into the mother figure you have at home, and maybe just sit down and go, listen, I need to tell you something, XYZ, blah blah blah, kind of thing. Next up was the Ten of Summer, an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends. Raising children wisely, people you can trust, say. So with this, I feel like with the mother figure, you have unconditional love and trust for her, because she brought you into this world, that kind of thing. And it doesn't have to be your actual birth mom, it could be whoever you see as a mother figure. And I feel like it's so lovely and warm, but even with this sign to move forward with your creative spark here, I definitely feel like the fairies are going to be saying, look out for signs, we're going to send you some. Then we have the Princess of Spring here, which is like a person who's optimistic, enthusiastic, creative. See, that's there. Energetic. And then it goes, it's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. I thought it said lake, it's just that fun. So this is pretty, you have a major, a cup, and a wand. Come on, that's amazing. So this is what you'll be like after you've talked to the Empress, in a way, for that guidance and such. So I'm going to shuffle the Shadowscape, because this is another fae or fairy deck I have, and to elaborate some of them. But I definitely feel like your family are going to be key to this change. We have the Hermit. We have Two of Swords and Five of Cups. So with the Empress, I feel like you were like solitary, like being a bit distant with her at first, and you're not sure. You're like, I need to do this on my own. I want to find out my own. But she's always here for you. So no matter what, she's going to be there. This Empress, or this could be you, and you needed to go and become the Empress yourself on your own with this Hermit energy here. And then with the Ten of Summer, we have the Two of Swords. So you're at like a very defensive situation here. Like, you know your family are trustworthy and stuff, but since you wanted to do this bit on your own, maybe you needed to bring your trust back into your family home again, because you're being defensive and, you know, throwing yourself on into the independent pool here, kind of thing. And it's not bad. It's just like you were kind of distancing yourself from your family a lot here. And with the Princess of Spring, we have the Five of Cups. So even though you got to this point, you had to get to this point with the Empress rather than on your own. So you're a bit disappointed that you didn't do it yourself. And the fairies are like, it's okay to ask for help. Like, there's nothing wrong with asking for help. We'll give the Eight of Cups. You need to walk away from this old version of yourself. You need to walk away from this old version of yourself and become that Princess of Spring, and let yourself just engage in your creativity and your energy. You need to trust yourself more. Like, that's what that trust thing is there. And your home life is going to be like your charging station, if we put it. It's going to be where you're going to charge yourself in this energy. And you need to listen to the fairies when they give you a sign. Like, if the Empress is the sign, you have to take it as that. So group 1, I hope that makes sense. Like, that's actually really, it's very in depth, that was. Okay, so we'll carry on to group 2. Okay, group 2. So you're the little glass love stone here. So your fairy forest oracle is Sorceress, which is rituals, power and will. Your fairy dust card is turquoise. A turquoise crystal is color blue. Its healing magic works on you. Okay, so that, if that helps, that would probably be like blue lace agate. I can't think of another one. It's on the tip of my tongue. I was going to say green tourmaline as well. That could be one. Your heal yourself oracle is love. Your fairy cards from Doreen Virtue are the Five of Summer, King of Autumn, and the Three of Winter. I feel like if you wear this crystal, you're going to be very empowered to walk away from this love situation, because this card looks like it's not just love, it's like a controlling kind of devil situation, you know, like this person's like manipulating the other. And with the fairy forest oracle, it's Sorceress, so rituals, power and will. So you have the power and the will to walk away from this person, I feel. And if you empower like, she's holding a little trinket there, and if that was turquoise, you know, that could be your crystal. And I didn't even know what was in this pile, and I picked the love stone. Like, come on. So it's something to do with romance here. The first one is the Five of Summer, which is the Five of Cups. Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. Yeah, remove yourself. This person will be the negative energy coming towards you. You need to walk away from them, because they're not healthy for you. And you have the power. Don't forget, you have the will to walk away. Even, I know in certain situations it's the hardest thing to do, but you need to learn that there's better options out there and better people out there. They're not all the same. Like this King of Autumn, for example. Compassionate, accomplished, charismatic and gifted. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way, a good person or company to work for. I feel like this is someone in work, or someone who is really good at their job, and they're a comfort for you. They're not this person that's in the oracle here. They're not that person. I want to see who that person is. Like, let's see. Okay, we have a Chariot. So this is a very long-term relationship. I just want to see, was there a star sign there or anything? That was a very long-term relation that was very controlling. It was very slow and steady to get to this controlling state. And this King of Autumn is probably your, like, a scapegoat, if that makes sense. He's the person who's going to help you be assertive and stand up for yourself. Like, look how well he's dressed. Like, he's gorgeous looking. And he's a good person, and he's good to be around. So this guy here, who's the one who's going to help you escape your past, if this is a past relationship or if it's a current relationship you want to get out of, this King of Autumn is an earth sign, so they're going to be very grounded and able to help you. And like, they're going to help you remove yourself from this. Like, you could see it. Like, look at this. Like, that fairy's like looking at him. Like, she's looking at him, towards him, going, she's disappointed in where she is now, but when she sees him, she goes, oh, you're intriguing. Then we have the Three of Winter, which is the Three of Swords. Reach out to others for comfort and love. Compassionate here, look, compassionate King of Autumn. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. So, even though you feel like you're portraying your ex, which was a very long-term relationship because of that Chariot there, I definitely feel like you'll be disappointed. You'll be sad that you left him or her, could be a man or a woman, for this King of Autumn, and then you need to find comfort in it. The King of Autumn may not be a romantic partner. It could just be a friend who's helping you get away from this toxic energy. We have the Tower. So it's going to be a very quick and sudden plan of action, and you'll have, oh my god, the King of Pentacles. What the hell? King of Pentacles on King of Pentacles. Ah! It's very, very confirming here. Very, very confirming. And we have the Three of Swords on the Three of Swords. What? I'm going to get another one because that's crazy. That's just confirming those cards. Four of Swords. Okay. That's crazy. I've never had that happen before. Okay, so with this Five of Summer, when you're removing yourself from this negative situation in person, we see that it's a Tower. So it's a very quick and sudden move. You've been planning it, I'd say, for a while, because we have the Chariot there. Obviously, it's been planned that you want to leave this person. But the way it's done is so sudden. You're like, this is the only opportunity. If I do this, it won't happen again. And that King of Pentacles, like this King of Pentacles, it's really like yelling in this reading, going, I can help you, because he came up twice, like, goodness. So he's literally going, here, look, I have a plan, let's go, like, come on, let's go. Don't worry about the money or the jobs or anything, I'll sort you out for a bit, I'll keep you safe. And then we have the Three of Winter and the Three of Swords here. So this is like double like toil and trouble here. Like, there's so much going on. Like, so we know that you've reached out for that King of Autumn, but you're feeling very, very heartbroken because of what happened with this lover. And we know that after this you're going to be doing a lot of resting, because we have the Four of Swords here. A lot of resting, group 2. That love is mad. I really want to see who is the ex-lover. Like, who is it? Who's the ex-lover? Three of Wands. So it's a fire sign, I feel. And they're doing a lot of waiting. Like, they're waiting and waiting and waiting. And they know that, I feel like that they knew that you'll stick around for so long that they didn't care about how slow life was going. And they're like, well, I just want to stick around, and because you'll stick around. And this person was a fire sign. So this person was a definite fire sign. And you left them for a positive, grounded, loving King of Pentacles here, which is a earth sign. So I didn't want to do this elaboration here, but I just needed to know who was the ex, because look how manipulative and haunting this picture is. And yeah, no, it was a very long relationship, because the Chariot is very slow, so it's like a few years. And then we have the Three of Wands, which means they're waiting for opportunities that are just like passing them by. I feel like they were a bit lazy. Just remember the color I feel like that turquoise one there, like if you have a crystal that's turquoise, use it. But I feel like the color turquoise or those kind of blues and greens are going to be a sign for you. And well, we have a sign, but we also have like the will and power. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a sign that maybe the King of Pentacles has lovely blue eyes, and that's a sign. Wow, group 2, that was really intense. I hope that resonates to some of you, but that was really interesting. This is like, I feel like it's an ex that's haunting you. So even if you're not in a relationship that's manipulative or controlling, it feels like it's an ex that's just, their memory of them is haunting you. And this King of Pentacles is helping you like relieve yourself from the heartbreak. And then you rest with this person. And I want to get one more now. Six of Swords. So yeah, so Six of Swords. Wow. Like you're doing a lot of resting. And you seem to have a lot of air sign energy here. Because it's a lot of mental health straining here. And you're moving on. Like, it's great. You're moving on, guys. Like, you're moving on. I'm sorry, I had to take a breather there. I was like, that's just a lot. Once you rest through this heartbreak with the King of Pentacles, we'll all move forward. Okay, so we're going to move on to group 3. Okay, group 3. So you're the hope pile. And we're going to go and see what your fairies are telling you to do. I need to pull the headphones there. So we have Oath, which is promise, pledge, and contract. Look how pretty she is. I haven't used this deck in a while. Your fairy dust card is Aura Cleanse. So when you feel heavy or run out of luck, go swim at the beach and you'll feel unstuck. So I feel like that's happening. You could have a bath in that sense. You don't have to jump in the ocean because it's a bit cold here. Discover your life purpose is your healing oracle. And your 3 fairy cards from Doreen Virtue are Awakening, which is Hanged Man, Renewal, which is Renewal. I'll check in a minute. Then we have the 9 of Autumn. Give me a minute here now. I feel like you're making a promise here to find your life purpose. And yeah, like you're really you're just really like sticking to that. Like you're really sticking to your promises and your oaths. Okay, Renewal is Judgment. I just couldn't remember. This is the Judgment card. So you're trying to find out what your life purpose is, and you're making a promise to yourself here. So you're making a really, really serious promise to yourself, I feel, because you're trying to find your life purpose and your spirit guides, because there's a lady there. But you really are the fairies are telling you need to make a promise to yourself to find your life purpose. So even if you're stuck in a job and you're like, I really don't want to do this, but I'm good at it. Well, do you know what? This is where you need to have like one of those spa days and just have a bath and soak and just think and like let go and cleanse like the fog that's in your mind. And then you'll get to see a new perspective. You see the Awakening, which is the Hangman. Change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in the action. So if you're taking time off from this job, or let's say it's a job. Okay, I'm just going to say a scenario. It's a job that you're stuck in. You know it's a dead end and it's not what you want to do for the rest of your life. You go and have this cleanse. Like you go and have a nice long hot bath. Like just declutter your mind and just turn off everything, right? And that's where you'll have a new perspective on life and realize, oh my god, I don't want to be an accountant anymore. I want to be a chef. I want to be a baker. I want to do something that's completely completely like polar opposite to what I do. Then we have renewal, which is the judgment card in this sense. Review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your life purpose. How does it do that? I don't know. Sorry. I do that sometimes. I get really like freaked out when they link like that, and I'm there going, what the hell? They all sunk up together. Releasing judgments of yourself and others. So in that sense, like, we need to make, you're seeing your life's purpose now, and now you know, because you're making the judgment for it. Then we have the Nine of Autumn, which is the Nine of Pentacles. So this is reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. So even if you, like, that could be the thing, you could also embark on the situation where you want to become self-employed and make your own business. That could be the other thing as well. And this is all around hope. Don't forget, this is about hope. So you're getting your hopes, like, you're being hopeful and optimistic, and it's actually really beautiful. Like, we have the Devil, Queen of Wands, Page of Swords. Okay, so with this awakening, if you see the new perspective, you'll know who's manipulating you, who is the devil in your life, who's the one who is controlling you, telling you what to do, and not letting you make those promises to yourself to find what you really want to do in life. And the fairies are definitely telling you this, like, look at this, like, they're actually telling you, you need to see this. And once you're awakened, you can see it. It's like you can see people's true colours kind of thing at the end of it. With the Judgment or the Renewal card, we were saying that you're reviewing your past and stuff, and now once you do that, you'll see, look how successful you become, like, look how high up you are. We have the Queen of Wands here. Like, this is a card that likes to get stuff done. She's very nurturing and compassionate, but she needs to be compassionate to herself as well, you see. And she's already known what she wants to do. Like, once you become this, you'll see, as I said, you'll see other people what they really are for, what you really want to do in your life. And like, she's playing a harp there, like a little harp. So I was like, you'll be playing your own tune. You'll discover your own little your purpose in life. With the Nine of Pentacles, Jeremy, Nine of Autumn, we were saying that you'll be so happy with how you're really happy with all the work you've done so far. Like, as I said, like, if you're an accountant, you've done so much work to be educated to be an accountant or a doctor or whatever, and you're putting that all aside to go into something else. It's like going into a different track altogether, going down a different path, and you've no idea what to do. But you have to be very, very, very easy on yourself and just say, I did so well at being an accountant, but that part of me is gone. Now I want to be happy and successful. And then we have, as I said, a Page of Swords. Okay, pages are students of their suit. No matter what they do, they're still a student. So now you're gone from a queen to a page, and now we could see that you're now, I'm this successful person, right, as I am, but if I go on and do this new thing, I'm going to have to bring it myself down to a student, because I am learning again. I am relearning things. And then you just, like, have to make yourself a promise, as I said earlier. Promise yourself that you will, embark on the things you want to do, the things in life, and you'll see that you're very successful then after that. Because, now I just drew two more cards here. We have the Four of Pentacles. Now, money is not an issue, because we see that you saved a lot because of your last career. If it's a career situation, it can be anything here. Could be like you're just finding your life purpose, like, in general. And life purpose could be anything. It doesn't have to be a job perspective, but you are saving your money here. And as a student, you went from a queen, as I said, to this page. And now you're like, wait a minute, I'm okay, because as I was a queen, I did the smart thing and put money aside for this kind of thing if I wanted to be self-employed, open my own business. And then we have a Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. I want to put it on top of that now, because we can see that you're now money savvy rather than action ready, getting things done, because you had this devil to work for. Like, it's like this Queen of Wands was working for the devil. So she was working for someone who was telling her what to do. like a manager or a boss or something like that. Now she's working on her own initiative, and she's like, oh, wait a minute, I have the money to be my own boss, and I can do what I want. That kind of thing, like that kind of energy. And now she's a queen of pentacles, not queen. She's very money savvy because of that 9 of often. Wow, the fairies are really telling you to go and take the leap there. I'll leave that there, group 3. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I might do more pile videos because I actually enjoy them. They're really cool, and I actually love watching them as well. So as they said, like what's that saying? Do what you love and love what you do, kind of thing. So if I love watching these pile videos. They're so much fun because you don't know what's going to come out of them. So I'll leave that there, guys, and I'll see you all very soon.